You are not in control right now. Look at your phone. Check your last text. The person who sent it, they're still inside your head, planting thoughts you think are yours. They aren't. Here's what nobody tells you. The person controlling you often doesn't know they're doing it. And you're helping them. Stay with me, because before this ends, you're going to feel the leash tighten, and you're going to see exactly who's been holding it. You've felt this. That argument where you apologized, but you weren't wrong. That friend who left you feeling small for reasons you couldn't explain. That boss who made you feel grateful for a job you hate. That parent who made you feel guilty for living your own life. You called it anxiety. Called it being sensitive. Called it just how they are. Called it overthinking. No. You called it that because naming the real thing is too dangerous. Because if you named it, you'd have to do something about it. And doing something about it means conflict, means loss, means being the bad guy. The real name is invisible control. And it doesn't live in obvious villains or mustache-twirling dictators. It lives in the space between words. It breathes in your insecurities like a squatter in an empty house. Eats your energy, pays no rent. And if you're a good person, if you always try to see the best in people, you are the perfect target. Here's the first rule no one taught you. All control is a two-way street. Think about the last guilt trip. After everything I've done for you and you can't even do this one thing, your brain didn't hear a request. It heard a threat. Threat to withdraw love, threat to withdraw approval, and you folded. But here's what matters. You didn't fold because you're weak. You folded because you value connection. You value peace. You value being the good guy. The manipulator is betting on that. Betting your fear of conflict outweighs your commitment to yourself. First action move. Next time, here after everything I've done, pause. Count to 3, then ask, are you keeping score? Watch what happens to their face. That calculator behind their eyes, it freezes, because scorekeepers don't like being caught. But don't argue. Don't fight. Fighting the game keeps you in the game, because underneath, there's a darker game. They aren't controlling your actions. They're controlling your predictions. Advanced manipulation doesn't tell you what to do. It makes you afraid of what happens if you don't. If I don't do this, she'll leave. If I don't agree, I'm fired. If I speak up, everyone thinks I'm difficult. Your brain hates uncertainty more than it hates pain. A manipulator offers certainty in exchange for compliance. Trap disguised as safety. Real example, a friend jokes about your weight. You laugh it off. But every time, that sting. You aren't laughing because it's funny. You're laughing to control the future. Laughing so they don't think you're too sensitive. Managing their perception to avoid social pain. You just traded your dignity for fake peace. Action move 2. When someone jokes at your expense, don't laugh. Don't react. Just look at them. Silent. Face empty. Let them sit in the space where your laugh used to live. 3 seconds. That's all it takes. They will either never do it again, or they'll show you exactly who they are. Now watch close, because here's where the cage locks. And it happens when you feel sorry for them. The most dangerous manipulator isn't the angry one. It's the wounded one. When someone explodes, you defend. Threat is visible. Guard goes up. But when someone breaks down, when they tell you how hard their life is, when you're the only one who understands, your guard drops. Empathy kicks in. You want to help. And that's exactly when they hand you the shovel. I can't believe you do this after everything I've been through. You're the only one who gets me. Don't leave too. I guess I'm just a burden. These aren't cries for help. They're invoices. They're charging you for the emotional labor of caring for them. And if you don't pay, you're the villain. The wounded manipulator knows something the angry one doesn't. Anger pushes people away. Wounds pull them in. Action move 3. Say this exactly. I hear that you're struggling. What are you going to do about it? Not what are we going to do? What are you going to do? If they wanted help, they'll tell you. If they wanted control, they'll explode. Either way, you get the truth. But here's the part that keeps people trapped. The answer to, are they evil or am I crazy? They make you doubt your own mind by being two different people. In public, charming, generous, fun, everyone loves them. In private, cold, critical, dismissive. You see the contrast. Your brain breaks trying to reconcile it. Conclusion. Your brain draws. If everyone else thinks they're great and I think they're awful, the problem must be me. This is gaslighting by proxy. They don't have to tell you you're crazy. They let the rest of the world convince you. You become the jailer of your own truth. Action move 4. Start a private log. Date, time, what they said, what they did. No interpretation, just facts. When your brain says, maybe I'm overreacting, read the log, let reality speak louder than your doubt. Now, here's the truth the gurus don't sell you. They can't put a hook in you unless you already have a hole. Terrified of being alone? Someone will use abandonment against you. Desperate to be needed? Someone will drain you dry. Doubt your own worth? Someone will confirm it, then charge you to fix it. Carry guilt from childhood? Someone will find it and weaponize it. Manipulators aren't mind readers. They're pattern detectors. They test you. Throw out small comments. Watch your reaction. See what makes you flinch. When they find the flinch, they own it. Action move 5. Identify your hole right now, not later. Is it loneliness? Is it insecurity? Is it guilt? Is it shame? Is it fear of being abandoned? Is it needing permission to exist? Name it. Write it down. Say it out loud. You cannot defend a weakness you refuse to admit exists. Stop asking, is this person toxic? Start asking, why am I tolerating this? The answer is your freedom. And it has nothing to do with them. But there's one last layer, one final mechanism that keeps you coming back even after you see the truth. They don't just hurt you, they heal you, just enough to survive the next wound. If manipulation was all pain, you'd leave. Survival instinct would kick in, you'd run. So they do something smarter. They give you glimpses of heaven. After cold silence, they're warm. After criticism, they're loving. After distance, they're clingy. After cruelty, they're kind. This isn't just emotional, it's chemical. Your brain craves the reward. The relief when bad stops and good returns is more addictive than constant pleasure. It's called intermittent reinforcement. Creates trauma bonds harder to break, then steal. You aren't staying because you love them. You're staying because you're addicted to the hope that the good version is real. Gambling your sanity on the chance that this time the flowers won't die. They will. They always do. Because the cycle isn't broken by them. It's broken by you. Action Move 6. Break the pattern. Not them, you. Next time they're warm after being cold, don't celebrate. Don't relax. Stay neutral. Observe. Ask yourself, is this real or is this the reset button? The addiction dies when you stop feeding it. The bond weakens when you stop chasing the high. So here you are. You see the hooks, the strings, the cycle. The question isn't, are they manipulating me anymore? You know the answer. The question is, what are you going to do with the empty space where they used to be? If you leave, if you set a boundary, if you stop playing, you'll be alone with yourself. And for many people, that's the scariest thing. Because if you're alone and still unhappy, you can't blame them anymore. The spotlight turns inward. That's why people stay. Not because they're weak, because leaving means facing themselves. But here's what happens on the other side. The person who walks away isn't the same as the person who stayed. You will not be the nice guy anymore. You'll be the one with standards. You will not be the peacekeeper. You'll be the truth teller. You will not be easy to love. You'll be hard to betray. You will not be everyone's friend. You'll be your own. And that empty space where they used to be, it won't stay empty forever. But next time, you won't fill it with just anyone. So here's your final action move. Not a lesson, a question. If you took the mask off tomorrow, if you stopped people-pleasing, if you stopped explaining, if you stopped shrinking, who would be left in the room? And more importantly, would you finally recognize them? Would you look at that person and see someone worth protecting? Someone worth choosing? Someone worth staying for? Because here's the part they never tell you about manipulation. The person you've been abandoning this whole time, the person you've been sacrificing on the altar of everyone else's comfort. It's you. You've been doing to yourself what they do to you. Dismissing your own feelings, gaslighting your own instincts, asking yourself to be smaller so others can be comfortable. The manipulation didn't start with them. It started the day you decided their opinion mattered more than your own. That ends now, not tomorrow, not when you're ready, now. If this hit home, subscribe. Not because I need the number, but because the 1% who choose to see reality as it is, we need to find each other. Dark psychology only works on those who refuse to look in the mirror. You just did. Don't look away.